Hi guys, Ari. So it's taco night, baby. Guess what we got? We got some corn relish. Corn relish is very easy to make and adds a nice little cooling element to this meal. So I want you all to get in on that one. Then we have the Mexican rice. Mexican rice, all that color, all that vibe. I'll show you how to do it. We have some black beans. Black beans can be made many different ways, but this is my recipe. So take a look. And then we have pholourie, tempura, fish. Pholourie, tempura, already good. Together, fish, fantastic. You gotta stay tuned for that one. And then we have tortillas. They're store-bought. But guess what? We know how to make it taste homemade, look homemade, and be really, really great on that plate. Get in this. Okay, so the corn relish for these tacos, right? Of course, corn, children love corn. We have a win. So we have corn here, we have some red onion in. I know red onion, they ain't gonna like it, la la la. Start to introduce it. They pick it out if they need to, but keep introducing it. Then we have some bell peppers. You're going to see these bell peppers running through the entire meal. So just kind of keeping that cohesiveness, right? Then we have some chilies. I know some children don't, but 2 of my kids have pepper mouth. So I put a little chilies in there. But if you don't want to, it's optional. We have some mayo. You'll see how that gets incorporated. We have some cream cheese. The kids are going to get parts of that. You see that just now. And then we have a number of seasonings here from cumin, jeera, right, to like a Tex-Mex kind of mix, to salt, paprika, and some garlic. Simple, easy, and a really nice relish. So let's start that one time. So here we are. I'm going to turn this so that you guys can see some corn. Just want a bit of this, all right? Purple onion, some bell pepper or sweet pepper, whatever you want to call it. Our chili. And then this is the fun part. We're starting to go in with some of these, okay? This is my Tex-Mex mix. 2 of those, 3 of those, let's go with that. Cumin, salt, paprika, garlic clove. Okay, and now we want to talk about this cream cheese, all right? So set that aside for a moment, your cream cheese, let's chat about. You're going to get a plate, something that's easy for the kids, okay? No knives here, if you're having them in the kitchen, all right? The point of the cream cheese is not to become a mix, it's meant to become little, like, nodules of it, okay? So you want little pieces, so you just pull out your cream cheese. It can be semi-soft, kind of hard, doesn't really matter. You just want little bits like that, right? And you let them pull it, and they can throw it in. It's a fun little thing for the bigger ones to do. I have some big ones, I have some small ones, so I'm always trying to find a mix of what they can do, right? Don't be scared to touch it if you need to, okay? A little thing. And keep going with your little pieces. Makes for a nice bite. The bigger little pieces are fun. Okay, so we have the mayo, last component here. Just taking a nice healthy dollop, dropping it right in, and then a quick mix, right? So this is going straight into the refrigerator. And as soon as this gets nice and chilled, it's a nice little component to add to the top of your taco. And then we're going to our Mexican rice. Okay, so onto Mexican rice, right? And you have to do a dance, because I love that rice. So I have chicken stock from before. I freeze it all the time, and I just kind of pull it out when I need it. But if you don't have it, use water. Government juice works very well to boil rice. Don't worry about it. Right? So we already have some boiling here, our chicken stock, as I said. And then we want to add in the tops of onions. Oh, let's stop throwing them away now. They add flavor. Okay, pick it out for the family. See, drop them in. They're in. Then we have a little cube. All right? You think about what that cube could be. You use the cube you like. And then we have garlic. All right, just dropping the whole clove in. Why? Because children really love to see those things, right? So it's helping just get the flavor out, but not, too much drama. Then we're going in with a bit of the same bell pepper from before, right? Just a little something. A little color, because mom and dad want to see things in the food. We don't want to eat plain food, right? Then we have the same onion, just a tad. And then, this is the fun part. You have salsa home, you have taco sauce home, you made your own salsa, you have some pico de gallo left over, add a little bit of tomato sauce to it, create a salsa of sorts, and add that right into your rice, okay? So I'm putting in all because I want all that flavor up in there. And then this gives you a double punch, right? You get in flavor for one ingredient. And then you want to put in the same pinch of spices. So you want the same spices as before, right? Your cumin or your jeera, how you want to say it, you say it, right? Your taco mix or your Tex-Mex, whatever you want to call it, right? A little salt always goes well. Yes, we have the fun cube in there that has salt, so be careful. Okay, and we want color. So we are going to go with quite a bit of our paprika. Right? You'll come and see this pot now. We ain't have rice yet, and watch that. We're dropping in some bay leaves. Of course, that's flavor. We know that from a long time, from Granny and them. And then I'm just going to add a tad bit more of my chicken stock. just to make sure we have enough for the rice. And no, who washing rice, who don't wash rice, there are reasons why you wash rice. If you're washing rice, it's to get rid of starch. Probably you think that the rice needs some impurities removed. I understand that. But if you want the starch, I want the starch. I'm putting it in as such, okay? So, you know the ratio. You always do 1 cup. So I'm using parboil. I love using basmati here as well. So I'm using 1 cup of parboil to 2 parts liquid, right? And we just give them a little stir-roo, right? Y'all come here and see that. Right, a little stir-roo. Don't be afraid of the food now, Olivia. Right, and we're good to go. So who has beans without, rice without beans? You can tell how much I want the beans, right? And then we get the kids involved with the beans thing and all that. Protein, again, if you're thinking about protein and all these things, because I know sometimes we have more than one need on a table. This is how you get it kind of in there on a taco night, where your children are going crazy happy, but you are also enjoying the meal with your spouse or with your partner or whatever else. So we're going in with the beans now, right? Simple, simple, simple. Keeping some of the same seasonings throughout this recipe right in with these beans. The easiest beans you could ever make. So you could use the frozen, the tinned, whatever else. Black beans is my choice. You can use any other bean. I mean, not chickpeas, right? More like a red bean or a pink bean, yeah, that kind of idea. And we're going to go with our cute, right? We're going to go in with the same bell peppers, the same Tex-Mex, the same jeera, and of course a garlic clove. But this time we're smashing them, getting some good flavor out, dropping in our beans. And here I recommend the chicken stock highly. But if you don't have it, a little water is going to go a long way. And we're just going to let it simmer. And while that's going on, you have your rice going on, right? So my rice out there, and our beans going right in. So it's a quick meal if you see all the things put together at the same time, right? So my pot is already getting nice and hot. So I'm dropping in the stock. You could use water, as I said. Yeah, he's ready. And then we're going to go in with our beans. Yes, there's some of the starchy liquid, right? And the reason we use that starchy liquid is that it all comes together, right? So you see in that situation there, right? It looks a little watery now. Don't worry, the beans release their starch as we go. Going in with pinches of salt, right? I'm cleaning all my hands down there, so mind your business. So be fast. I'm cleaning my hands, right? Cleaning my hands, A little bit of the cumin, a little bit more. Our friendly cube. And we're going to go in with a little bit of our same little peppers, right? And if you're really, really concerned about the kids with the peppers, just break up the pepper in half, take out the seeds and drop it in and remove it before they see it, right? And then we're going for a nice little hefty garlic guy here. And I'm going to actually crush him a little bit on this microplane. Use a grater if you have to, right? You just want some of the flavor. And yes, a big knob, drop it in. And then you take off the little bits, right? And guess what, y'all? Beans are made. Let's move right in to our fish. Piece de resistance, we've reached the fish, right? And we're doing a kind of tempura. It sounds fancy, it sounds dramatic. It's not that crazy, okay? It's all our flavors, things we're accustomed to. So we're doing a pholourie tempura. Stay tuned, you'll see. But we're doing the fish first, right? And of course, fish is something that you have access to. We're on a beautiful twin island. And as I was just, saying to someone, basically, I have a fishmonger that I go to. I am not some fancy dance pants to find a fishmonger. You can find a fishmonger anywhere in our nation, and they can fillet for you. It doesn't have to be, as I've heard people say, Hornaman style. They're cut up with the bone and the drama. I know that's hard for kids, right? But you can ask them for the fillet, and they fillet it, they take the skin off, the whole drama, the whole nine. But today I'm using something I've realized a lot of mummies like, and that's the swai or the whiting or those kinds of white fish. Children tend to go for that. If you're getting fishmonger, I recommend snapper here, I recommend amberjack here, and those fishes that are accustomed to our waters here in Trinidad and Tobago. So what we're going to do is a simple season because our batter has a lot of flavor. So we're going to go in with a lime, right? We're going to do some salt, some garlic powder, and then put that aside, and then we're going to hang out and figure out that batter, right? So just a simple little lime. Try to get a nice juicy guy, right? Remember the kind of tricks your granny teach you. Hold your hand like so and catch the seeds, right? If you don't want to do that, go and get a fancy pants lime squeezer, right? And there we are. See my seeds? And they're on the side. And I have my rag cleaning my hand. Right? So you see it nice and clean. And then we have our garlic powder. You can use whatever seasoning you really want here, right? I know you like the green seasoning. Ease me up a second now. Ease me up. Some things you do have to have the green seasoning. But you can have nuances of green seasoning. And you'll see what I mean. And then we have some of that salt. You need salt, right? Every layer you want to salt because you want to make sure that you have seasoning throughout every layer. That's how you get good flavor, right? And it's not a big drama with this seasoning, as I told you. This could be done before you go to work. You come back and you get this done. Just a nice little toss-a-roo, make sure everybody's good to go, right? See, we're just tossing them up. And they sit down for a while in this. It's going to taste really super and really nice, like you've been doing it all day long. So here we are. I'm moving this guy to the side. Let's get that batter started. Okay, so this drama about pholourie, tempura, big words put together, it's just a real nice light batter, all right? So how do we achieve that? We have an egg white, okay? Now for the amount of fish I have, right, I don't need that much, right? So I'm using one egg white as I told you, right? So here, this is a little bit of work. Don't study the soda water and the pholourie mix yet. You're taking your whisk, let me move this aside for you guys, right? You're taking your whisk and you're just kind of doing this. And you're doing this until we get a little frost. It doesn't have to be peaks like a meringue, but you want some frost. See how easy? You all trust me. I don't work out. I could do this. Oh, you could do this. I don't have good arm strength at all. All I could do is hold babies. Right, so you see how we're getting like that real nice like froth going on. That's what we're looking for. A little thicker could be nicer, but you don't have to have it, okay? So you see how it takes its time to move in the bowl and all of that. That's lovely. We're not going to go in with the soda water right away because you're just going to kill that, okay? And you're going to go in with the pholourie mix of your choice, whatever brand, whatever you like, right? It does have seasoning in it, so remember that. You're going to get some color and some seasoning from this. Okay, and put in some in. And then we're going to go in with some soda water. This is really just the foolproof hack, which is that I'm putting soda water to make sure this thing gets fluffy and nice, right? And I'm just going slowly. It's another eyeball kind of situation, right? You don't want to kill your fluff that you just had. So we have some little fluffy things going on there. And we also have the soda water going on. So just a slow kind of pour of your soda water. This is a gentle batter, all right? You're not whisking anymore. You're gently moving this now. All right? And here we are. You see it coming together real nice. We go in again with some more of the soda water. And this, trust me, it's a piece of resistance. Okay? And this is your end product. This kind of like super, there's some clumps, that's okay. Don't start to beat up the thing, eh? And that's what you're looking for. Okay, so our mix is ready to go. Our oil is up and hot. So our fish, we took right back out using utensils we have at home, right? And I'm just going to pick up one of these little pieces. You can cut your fish, as I said, into like these kind of tender looking slices. Drop it in. Try to keep a hold on your fish, right? Like how I am here. And then pick it up again. You don't want to hit it on the side of the bowl. You just kind of want to let a little bit run off. So you see it's running off a bit. That's really lovely. I'm just dragging to the side. And then right in to your oil. See that? Puff up one time. Beautiful. All right? And we just keep going like that. Really lovely. And we're going in with another one, all right? In. Puff up one time. Okay, one more, and then I'm going to take out that guy that's looking golden brown. So that's why you also want a fish that is, one, cut small, but two, is very quick to cook. All right? Wow, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so our rice is done. Our beans are finishing up, right? Oh, look at that. Right, and of course it looks like this, and that's why I use a fork to fluff. But before we fluff, remember our bay leaf, our onion, right? So I'm just taking those guys out. And you see they're nice and soft. They've released everything, all the fun stuff out. So we have all that nice flavor in there. The kids don't need to know what happened. We just need to know they like this rice. And that's about that. This gets thrown away before dinner time starts. And we're good to go. And if you really want to use your ingredients well, you can actually bring these guys back for a stock that you make the same night. Don't keep it in your freezer and then bring it out later. Okay. And now, see this, fluffing. So fluffing is done with a fork. Why? You don't want to smush your rice grains into like a pap, right? And that's how your Mexican rice looks. Beautiful and festive. Okay, so just to kind of get your tortillas from feeling like store-bought only, You can more than get a little roasty toasty on here, and it tastes really nice. It adds that little smoky bit, so you feel like it's an authentic taco night, right? And I mean, it's fun. Who doesn't want to put tortillas on an open flame? I do. And of course, it just helps you with the heat up, right? You don't want a cool tortilla for your taco night. You want it to be nice and malleable and able to pick up all that great juices and so on. Okay, so we finally got to the end of this taco night, and I know that that is the bomb. What I love about this is, as you can see, everything is everywhere. People can pick up what they want, how much of what they want, in what they want. So if you want to put the rice, the beans, everything in, it becomes a burrito. But of course, we don't need time for all our terms. The thing delicious, eat the thing. So let's start, right? I'm going with our Mexican rice. Did you all see that color we got? And I don't know about you, but color is, you know, fun with this whole Mexican vibe. They tend to have a lot of color in their cuisine. So just put in a little bit. Now a little bit goes a long way with this meal, and that's another reason why I love these meals for children. You're able to really stretch a budget, really nice, right? So I'm just putting my little beans in. You see how nice and thick they got? They created their own, like, almost like a lacquer on the beans. So good. So that goes here. And I'm now going to grab me a taco that's nice and warm. And I'll take a fork, and I'm going to get some fish, that crispy fish that we did. Right, so I'm going to take 2 pieces because, yeah, that's me. Okay, I got 3. And I'm going to get some of this corn salad that we did. Remember this earlier? So good. You hear me? Have to get some of those cream cheese little nodules. Y'all, I'm ready. I'm ready there. And then, just because, a little chives. I know I say chives. It is chives. C-H, chives. Okay, and then lime. Talk about dinner is served, y'all. Ew. Watch it, watch it. Well, y'all saw me already, right? Going nuts when I was taking this out. So I'm going to try some of this rice and this beans on its own. Hello. Hello. Moms, come on now. You know you need to do this. Now, don't judge me. I'll bite in it. I'll bite it home. You know, all the tempura kept itself together. Really lovely. Then you have that relish. Yes, I'm really enjoying this. The relish is just phenomenal. From the chilies to the cream cheese, a little creamy, a little vibey. Okay, you all need to make this, moms. It's not that hard, I promise you. You can make dinner time. Super fun, 30 minutes, very easy. Like, subscribe, follow. Go recipe down below. Enjoy. Tell me how it went. Mom hack number 5.